Welcome to H2T, the place to discover the most unique things in the world. Imagine yourself wandering through the bazaars of Isfahan, where the scent of saffron blends with the vibrant colors of Persian carpets. In the distance, the turquoise domes of mosques sparkle in the sunlight, and the sounds of Hafez poetry echo from an ancient tea house. That is Iran, the pearl of the Middle East, where 4,000 years of culture shine through Persian gardens, the Nowruz festival, and warm hospitality. Iran, or ancient Persia, is the cradle of poetry, architecture, and unique traditions like Ta'arruf, which have captivated the world. Today, we will explore 8 of the most amazing facts about Iranian culture and unique things, from the ancient bridges of Isfahan to the art of making rose water. Each fact is a door leading you into the soul of the land of the Aryans. Subscribe to H2T and explore Iran now. Prepare your curious heart and let Iran amaze you with its fascinating cultural stories. Fact 1. Persian Gardens, paradise in the desert. Persian gardens are an Iranian cultural icon, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, demonstrating the exquisite art of natural design. Originating in the Achaemenid period, 550 BC, gardens such as Pasargadae or Fin in Kashan were built as oases in the desert, with a canal irrigation system bringing water from the mountains. Each garden is a masterpiece, combining roses, pomegranates, and fountains, creating a peaceful space, reflecting the concept of paradisa, paradise. The boggy Fin garden, with its paved paths and sparkling pools, was where the Safavid royal family used to relax. These gardens were not only places of relaxation, but also inspired Persian poetry and painting, with images of lotus flowers and nightingales. They influenced Islamic garden design, from the Taj Mahal to the Alhambra. Entering a Persian garden, you will feel the tranquility between the sound of flowing water and the scent of flowers, like being lost in a poem by Rumi. Iran preserves 9 gardens as UNESCO heritage sites, inviting visitors to explore the eternal beauty. Do you want to walk in boggy Fin, listen to the sound of flowing water, and feel the Persian paradise? Fact 2. Persian poetry, the soul of Iranian culture. Persian poetry is the heart of Iranian culture, the flame that has lit the soul for thousands of years. Since the 10th century, Ferdowsi's epic Shahnameh, with 50,000 verses, tells of kings and heroes, preserving the Persian identity. The 13th century poet Rumi, with his mystical poetry of love and spirituality, has inspired the world, from Goethe to Madonna. Hafez poetry, with its images of roses, wine, and nightingales, is an Iranian companion, read in tea houses or festivals. Every Iranian family usually has a copy of Divan-e Hafez to read poetry and seek advice for life. National Poetry Day, September 27th, celebrates this heritage, with poetry readings in Shiraz and Tehran. Persian poetry is not just an art, but a way for Iranians to express their emotions, from joy to sadness. The tea houses of Isfahan still echo with verses, where people gather to share stories. Persian poetry has influenced world literature, serving as a cultural bridge across time. In Iran, you will see people reading Hafez's poetry as if chatting with an old friend. Would you like to sit in a tea house in Shiraz, listen to Rumi's poetry, and immerse yourself in the soul of Persia? Fact 3. Persian carpets, the art of weaving tells a cultural story. Persian carpets are an Iranian cultural icon, hand-woven works of art that tell a story through each thread. Originating in the Bronze Age, carpet weaving reached its peak during the Safavid period, 16th to 17th centuries, when carpets became an export treasure. Each carpet, which takes months to weave by artisans in Tabriz, Kashan, or Isfahan, features patterns such as lotus flowers, bouquet, water droplets, and geometric shapes, representing nature and spirituality. A Tabriz carpet can contain millions of knots, colored by natural dyes such as saffron and indigo. In 2007, Iran created the world's largest carpet, measuring 5,630 square meters, for a mosque in Dubai, demonstrating the highest level of craftsmanship. Persian carpets are not just decorative items, but family heirlooms, often passed down through generations. At Tehran Bazaar, thousands of colorful carpets attract visitors, each telling a cultural story. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible heritage, Persian carpets are a symbol of creativity and patience. Visit a weaving workshop in Kashan, and you will see artisans turn each thread into a masterpiece, as if painting the history of Persia. Would you like to take home a Persian carpet that contains a cultural story of centuries? Fact 4. Ta'aruf, the unique art of politeness. Ta'aruf is a unique Iranian social practice, an art of politeness and humility that is deeply rooted in the culture. When offered food, money, or gifts, Iranians often refuse several times to show generosity. For example, a vendor in an Isfahan market might say, "No charge," but expect you to pay after several refusals. Ta'aruf comes from ancient Persian culture, where hospitality is a way to build community. When visiting an Iranian's home, you should bring a gift like a cake and take off your shoes out of respect. Ta'aruf smooths communication, from negotiating prices to offering tea, but can be confusing for foreigners who don't understand the true intentions. At a party, a host may offer you more food even though you are full, which is ta'aruf, a way to show care. This custom is present throughout Iran, from bustling bazaars to small villages, making visitors feel as welcome as family. Ta'aruf is not just a politeness, but a cultural bridge, reflecting the generous spirit of the Persian people. When you come to Iran, you will see ta'aruf in every smile, every invitation, creating an unforgettable warmth. Do you want to experience ta'aruf, learn how to politely decline, and feel the Persian hospitality at a family party? Fact 5. Nowruz, the glorious Persian New Year. Nowruz, the Persian New Year, is Iran's biggest festival, marking the spring equinox, March 20th to 21st, and the New Year according to the solar calendar. Originating from Zoroastrianism over 3,000 years ago, Nowruz is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, attracting 300 million people from Iran to Central Asia. Iranians clean their houses, buy new clothes, and set up a half-sin table with 7 items that begin with the letter S, such as sabze, rice sprouts rebirth, sib, apple beauty, and sumac, spice dawn. The 13-day festival includes activities such as visiting relatives, giving gifts, and lighting bonfires on the night of Chaharshan Suri to ward off evil. Dishes such as sabzi polo, herb rice, and mahi, grilled fish, enrich the table. On the 13th day, Sizda Bedar, Iranians picnic outdoors, immerse themselves in nature, and throw rice sprouts into the river for good luck. Nowruz is a time for reunion, joy, and hope, with traditional folk dances and songs resounding throughout Tehran. The festival is a testament to the resilience of Persian culture, connecting the global community. Come to Iran in the spring, and you will see the Nowruz bonfires lighting up the sky, welcoming the new year. Would you like to jump over the Chaharshan Suri bonfire and set up a half-sin table to celebrate the Persian New Year? Fact 6. Isfahan's old bridges, unique architectural masterpieces. Isfahan, half the world, is home to unique ancient bridges, such as Cosipol and Kaju, built during the Safavid dynasty, 17th century. Cosipol Bridge, with 33 graceful arches spanning the Zayanda River, is not only a transportation facility, but also a cultural gathering place, with tea houses beneath its arches. Kaju Bridge, with its water-regulating dam system, is an architectural masterpiece that combines function and aesthetics, and is lit up at night like a living painting. These bridges, recognized by UNESCO, reflect the Persians' creativity in connecting people and nature. During the day, Isfahan people walk on the bridges, enjoying tea and poetry. At night, the arches become stages for folk music performances. The mosaic patterns on the Kaju Bridge tell stories of Persian history and art. Although the Zayanda River sometimes dries up, the bridges remain symbols of longevity. They have influenced bridge architecture in the Middle East and Europe. In Isfahan, you can feel the cultural life with every step on COSE pole. Would you like to walk on the Kaju Bridge, listen to folk songs, and explore the masterpiece of Persian architecture? Fact 7. Rosewater, the scent of Iranian culture. Rosewater is a unique cultural specialty of Iran, produced from the rose fields of Kashan and Fars. Every spring, the Kashan Rose Festival attracts thousands of visitors, where people pick damask roses to distill them into rosewater, or golub. This process, which dates back to ancient Persia, uses traditional distilleries to create the pure aromatic water, which is used in cuisine, cosmetics, and religious ceremonies. Rosewater is an ingredient in sweets such as faluda, a dessert made from starch and rose syrup. In Iranian culture, rosewater is sprinkled at weddings and funerals, symbolizing purity and love. Iran produces more than 20,000 tons of roses each year, with Kashan being the center. The Rose Festival is not just a harvest, but a cultural celebration, with folk dances and songs. Iranian rose water is exported worldwide and is a symbol of Persian sophistication. Coming to Kashan, you will see rose fields spread out like a red carpet, and the sweet scent spreads. Do you want to join the Rose Festival, taste faluda, and feel the aroma of Persian culture? Fact 8. Traditional bazaars, the heart of Iranian culture. The traditional bazaars of Iran, such as the Tabriz and Tehran bazaars, are the cultural heart where Persian life beats. The Tabriz Bazaar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the oldest in the world, with over 1 kilometer of covered arcades filled with thousands of stalls selling Persian carpets, saffron spices, and handicrafts. Dating back to the Silk Road, the bazaars were commercial, cultural, and social centers where people met, exchanged news, and practiced ta'aruf. At the Tehran Bazaar, you'll see artisans working with bronze, goldsmiths creating silver jewelry, and vendors serving tea with smiles. Each stall has a story, from Kashan rugs that tell the story of a myth to jars of saffron that taste like Persian. The bazaars also host cultural events, such as folk music performances and Hafez poetry readings. The Tabriz Bazaar, with its red brick and domed architecture, is a masterpiece of the Safavid dynasty. Despite its modernization, the bazaars retain their ancient character, serving as a bridge between the past and the present. Here, you can experience the vibrant life and hospitality of Iran. Want to wander the Tabriz Bazaar, admire Persian carpets, and immerse yourself in the heart of Iranian culture? Iran is truly a Middle Eastern gem, where vibrant culture and uniqueness blend together in a mesmerizing symphony. From Persian gardens that feel like paradise in the desert, to Rumi's soul-touching poetry. From Persian carpets that tell stories through every thread, to ta'aruf that warms the heart of visitors. Noras that lights up hope, COSE pole bridge that connects people, rosewater that smells like Kashan, and bazaars that are the bustling heart of Persian culture. Iran is not just a destination, but a journey through time, where every pattern, every scent, and every smile tells a story of creativity and pride. Leave a comment with your favorite fact, hit the like button, and share this video on H2T channel to explore Iran with your friends. Want to stroll through Boggy Fin, listen to Hafez's poetry in a tea house, or buy a carpet in Bazaar Tabriz? Iran invites you to explore its bustling bazaars, turquoise domes, and colorful festivals. Plan a trip to Iran and let this country touch your heart with Be On My Didar. See you again. Thank you for joining H2T on this adventure. Goodbye and see you again, be it under the COSE pole bridge or in a field of roses in Kashan.